a Buffalo Trace mash bill.
I must apologize, Josh. You are correct. It only calls for charred new oak.
Yep. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And today we're doing a little special bottle. Special to us, anyways.
Especially, I like them.
This is one fantastic bottle. This is John J. Bowman from Bowman Brothers Distillery out of
Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Virginia. That's a little tongue twister for my speech impediment. This is a single barrel, 100 proofer. We've both had this before. I think actually in one of our recent hunt videos that I think is live, or will be live by the time this video comes out. I told a story about when I brought the small batch Bowman Brothers up there. I was like, Dad, you got to try this. This thing's so good. It's like 95 proof. Yeah, you're going to love it. And your wife's like, oh, you know, that's not bad. And then we go down here and you're like, let me get you one of these things.
And his big brother.
And man, is it good.
So this, the distillery is there. They actually don't distill this product, though.
Contract through Buffalo Trace.
This is actually distilled at Buffalo Trace. I believe the distillery is owned by Buffalo Trace. And they distill it at Buffalo Trace. They put it in tanker trucks, and they deliver that distillate then to Bowman in Fredericksburg, where I'm not 100% sure on this, if they distill it again or if they just barrel it at that point. I kind of think they just barrel it.
Well,
I've been there a couple of times.
You told me in the past that they redistill.
I can't remember for sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if I saw a still there or not in the times I've been there. I do know that they barrel and they palletize and stack the barrels standing. And they in brick buildings.
It's becoming a lot more, not brick buildings, but the palletizing of
these. I think the reason is that these buildings have been there for a long time.
Yeah.
And then they have a bottling line, a small bottling line actually. And the bottling line is in the same big building, last time I was there at least, in the same big warehouse building that the gift shop is in. So it's really big, open space. And they do some special bottlings under the Abraham Bowman name as well. Some cask strengths, some different things.
Yeah, they got a port finish one, if that's your thing.
And they've had a gingerbread finish. They've had some different ones that they do in 375s. I've got a couple of small 375s over there that are done. And then I've got an Abraham Bowman high rye, I believe, right there. Maybe a couple of them.
Yep.
That I held on to over the years.
Well, I know my fiance would love to try that gingerbread finish. She's going to watch this video and be like, why the hell haven't you bought me one? I'm like, probably because I don't make it anymore.
Right. It was a very limited. Great nose.
Yeah. We're a little oaky. We're a little spice.
The word too was that one of these, either the small, I think it's a small batch, is the same or very, very close to the same mash bill as Elmer T. Lee.
Yeah.
I believe it's the small batch.
I believe you are correct.
And I had tasted it before when I had a bottle of Elmer T. Lee open, and I could see that similarity to it. And we could do that as well.
I'm still getting that blackberry note that we got the first time.
As we taste this one, I want to think about trying something, maybe if you're game.
Okay. This is mellowed out a little bit since we had it last.
It's fruit forward.
Yeah. It's blackberry. It's definitely blackberry.
Yeah, berry fruit. This, if I remember correctly, when it was age stated, it was stated at, I believe, 7 years.
I'd have a hard time.
In fact, I believe that on the North Carolina State Board price list, it's still listed as 7 years.
This doesn't look like a 7-year-old.
It does not
to me.
look like it. It doesn't. But again, that's when it was age stated.
Yeah.
So it was age stated for a period of time.
I would say that it's not 7 years anymore. I'd say we're looking more about 4.
I'd put it 5 anyway.
It's a little light. But then again, I don't know how it ages up there. So apologize for the leather squeakiness on the table.
And these are a little bit, these are older bottles. There's a newer bottle over there with a green label on it.
I think there's one in the back over there.
Might pull it out and see how it compares.
Well, we need to open another one.
No, I just mean to look at
the color
visually.
Here, let me see if there is one. Apologize for my nice appearance up top and my basketball shorts down bottom.
We're kind of like the anchors on news, or the judges that you may see. Let's see. This has a code on it. So this is 2018 bottling.
Here you are.
And that's a 2024 bottling. Now, hard to tell because of that green labeling, could be throwing it off, but that does look darker.
Yeah.
Considerably.
Yeah, it's considerably darker. I'll put it to the sides for our viewers so they can maybe see the difference a little better. But
again, it could be that green labeling where the inside of this one is gray and it's clear on the front.
So this was actually hand selected by their master distiller, Brian Pruitt. This one right here.
Actually, that's a single barrel. But this is a single barrel as well.
Barrels.
So
this one says their master.
But this is just new labeling here.
Yeah. Limited edition copper distilled.
Actually, I thought it was rye when I first saw it in the store.
Oh, somebody looking at the green on the label.
Again, I saw the green and I thought,
rye, after making fun of me that first time.
Well, because most of them are going to green.
Because I'm right. That's a win. I'll take that.
Now, regardless,
put a drop in there. Put a drop in there. That blackberry just shines.
Yeah, I wanted to drink a little bit more of mine down since I had a little healthier pour. And it's thick. It holds on the sides.
That smell. That nose.
Of course it's 100 proof, but there's more oak on the palate than you really give it credit for.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 6.
That's just really light for a 6-year.
I get you on the color, but
I wonder if they're not using 53-gallon barrels.
No, they are.
Would know.
They're definitely, yeah. I've been there, seen them. Bernheim is light as well, but it's a 7-year age stated.
Yeah.
And now it's a wheater.
It's a wheater.
It shouldn't make that much of a difference. Just the grain doesn't make that much difference.
I guess where they get the oak from could make a bit of a difference.
No, it's all going to be white oak. So
no, it doesn't have to be white oak. It just has to be new oak.
No.
And looked at.
You have to look it up again.
We're doing a whiskey university series coming up before too long.
In order to be called bourbon, it has to be a new white.
Not white.
He'll be correcting himself on the next video. In fact,
would you like to Google it?
He could look it up. But he's going to be wrong.
Now, I fact-checked myself. I made sure I got 4 different articles to make sure that my information as I was writing it for the script. The script. More just like a guideline. So we don't miss things in the video. And none of them said white oak. Not a single one of them.
It's one of the reasons that white oak is...
I'm going to fact-check your fact-checking. This is bad video. New target.
This is exciting.
New charred oak barrels. I have just found 6 sources that just say new charred oak barrels, and I'm going to take that as a win. And I'm going to go back to drinking this delicious bourbon. There's a little something outside of blackberry that I'm getting on it now. Maybe a bit of vanilla. Like vanilla bean, not like just like artificial vanilla ice cream flavor kind of thing. Definitely like a... We've ever been to Cold Stone Creamery and had just their flat vanilla bean ice cream? It's good stuff. And this is good stuff. if you're having to look this long, I think the battle is lost.
I just did the search for white oak barrels requirement.
Well, if you search white oak barrel.
I'm just looking.
Well, folks, while he researches, I'll give you my rating and my overall thoughts on this bourbon. To start, it does have the oakiness, and if this is distilled in Kentucky, a Buffalo Trace mash bill.
I must apologize, Josh. You are correct. It only calls for charred new oak.
Yep.
But most producers do prefer
Use
white oak.
Yeah.
Because of the flavors it can impart.
Yep. That's why, and I think a lot of distillers are using French oak barrels, and they do note that because it does give you a different profile.
Mm-hmm.
But so long as it's oak, any kind of oak, they can use it.
And French oak is used predominantly in wine barrels.
Yeah.
As well. And maybe that's because of the French wines.
Yeah.
And being California.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against California, as long as it's not certain parts of it.
Tell you what, California, Redwood Empire. I'd like to do a distillery tour over there. That's
fine. Fun. That's Northern California.
Yep, Sonoma County. This is a great bourbon. It's oaky.
It's good.
It's desserty. It's fruity. There's a touch of spice, not crazy spice. This is a B+.
You know what we didn't do?
Did we not clink?
I don't think we did.
Oh no. Superimpose the clink.
It's good though. Clink or no clink, kernel or no kernel. You'll have to look up Hogan's Heroes for that.
Yeah, I'm too young for that.
I know. But it's in syndication. You should watch it.
That is a good bottle.
Yes,
I would like to crack that one open at some point. Maybe when that one's gone. Good stuff.
When it's close to gone. Then we compare the two. Or we could do it now. I was thinking about comparing this with Eagle Rare. Doing a quick comparison with Eagle Rare right now.
Eagle's not very fruity to me.
No, that's why I changed my mind. But that's what's my thought. And
Eagle's definitely dessert.
Because I was thinking about the 100 versus the 90.
You know, that would be a good idea. We should do like a Buffalo Trace distillate matchup and see what we like. Because you've got Elmer, you've got Rock Hill, you've got Eagle, you got Stag, you've got Weller, we've got Blantons. I mean, there's
got Hancock's over there.
Yep. I mean, we got just about everything we need.
I almost fell over when I saw what some of those are selling for, just on the shelf. I couldn't believe.
We got E.H. Taylor still sitting there too.
Yeah.
We got a lot. We got Buffalo Trace in the back.
Yep.
Got plenty to go through.
Yeah, it's a tough life.
Great blind. The great Buffalo Trace, but great Sazerac blind.
Yeah, and then we got the Heaven Hill over here. We've got the Barton over there
too. We didn't mention.
Yeah,
we'll probably leave those out.
We scared up a couple more B-Tacs when we went upstairs yesterday. So,
oh, man, good bottle. You can find this in North Carolina. You should buy it.
Yes, it is not. Now you can find the Bowman Brothers, which I don't have any of on the shelf.
I have some. You'll find that in every ABC store.
Yeah, you will.
And it's like $35.
And it's a good pour.
Yes,
it's good pour. Yep. In fact, I probably should have some of it.
It's like 95 proof, 93 proof,
but I have
something like that.
Have to build that wall out first
to get more
because
we're gonna have to start organizing by state.
We actually have to make a Kentucky run maybe this coming week, just to pick up other stuff that I bought that I didn't have room to bring back from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And something tells me that we'll wind up picking up more on the road.
Just a little. Or a lot if we find a good deal.
So you just have to watch those taxes. It's craziness. So,
well, guys, thank you so much for being with us here today. If you have this bottle, let us know what you think. If you're going to go buy a bottle, let us know.
Once you try it, shoot us a comment, let us know.
Yeah, we'd be interested to hear.
But I did buy this one in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Very recently.
And heck, if you live in North Carolina, if you can't find them, I bet you take a few, maybe 10, 15 miles into Virginia, you could probably find some.
Probably. And or, you know what? just talk to your store manager at the store and ask them. Yeah. Or if the store manager's not there, ask the clerk to just jot down the name and ask the store manager. It is available in the state. They just may not be aware of it. And ask them to put it on the list. If it's available in the warehouse, they can order it. It's a 3-bottle case. It's not going to.
Yeah, it's not going to break their bank.
It's not going to negatively impact them. And if you're willing to buy it when it gets in, I think it's $49.99, or maybe it's a little over $50. I don't know, and I can't remember now exactly, but I believe it's $49.99
in that range.
Maybe $54.99. But either way, I think it's worth the juice is worth the squeeze.
Definitely worth it, for sure. So, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate every single one of you.
Yes, we do. Have a great day, and remember, just like bourbon, our videos get better with time.
Thanks for watching us, and as always, take care of yourselves.